It's day 203 of our inventory transformation. As soon as I logged in, I got an age-up potion from my lure, which is super awesome. Here's a look at my inventory, just in case you guys forgot all the cool pets that we've got. Every time I talk about my inventory, I don't mention all of them, but there are so many really cool ones, and you guys aren't gonna believe the pet I actually get today. I am so excited about it. I've never had one. I don't know. I love it. And I am just so excited for you to see. But sadly, in order to get this pet, I actually had to trade two of my favorite pets away. And I really thought that I could get the other two pets back. I mean, not from that person, but like trade, like in another trade and get them. And I just can't even hardly I don't know, it's just so exciting. So as you can see, like the actual like temple run or whatever it's called, temple trek, it's like right at the top of our screen, just started. And I would have taken you guys through the whole thing, but you would not believe how many times I die when I do those like obby things. I am just so bad at them. I mean, I did get better like over time, but I am not even going to show you guys because it is so embarrassing how bad I am. And do you know how many skulls I got? Like every day I would take like a bunch of my alts and go through all these obbies and like do them. And I just collected enough skulls to be able to buy like one of the Aztec eggs or whatever. And I did the same for some of my alts, but not all of them because I just didn't like going through the obbies. And also, why did that thing have to throw you out every time and you always landed like on your head? Okay, well, let's get to trading. So I had this person offer for my ancient dragon. They offered me this koala bear, and the koala bears are super cute, but I just don't think it's worth like the ancient dragon. Next, I had this person offer for the ancient dragon. They put in this hamster. You guys know I think the hamsters are super cute too, but I was like, yeah, that's really under for this ancient dragon. So I decided to take the ancient dragon out and offer them another pet. I offered them this penguin. It was actually the king penguin, and it is an ultra rare just like the hamster. I actually think it's under for the hamster, but probably not by like that much. But I just kind of wanted to show them like, hey, like your offer was like under. And of course they declined at the last minute. Then I had this person offer for my ancient dragon. Obviously it's in my trading stand, and that's why we're getting so many offers for it. This person put in a mega ratatasker, and I was like, I will definitely accept that, but I'm pretty sure they're trolling me. But I was like, of course I'll take a mega ratatasker, so of course I'm going to accept, and they declined. This looks like an okay server. I mean, there's a lot of people around, just not like a lot of trading stands. I had this person trade me. They put in this ladybug and this chameleon. You guys know I love the chameleons. So I asked them if they were looking for something or they had something in mind that they saw in my profile. I went out to check out their profile, and it really didn't tell me a lot. Like they just don't have like a lot of pets listed. So I had already asked them like, are you looking for something? And they said no, question mark. And then so I was like, did you see something in my profile? So then I just decided to go out and like pick some pets to try to offer for these. Their ladybug is an ultra rare, but it is fly ride, so they're gonna expect me to like pay more, and I don't really want to. I don't really need that pet, but the chameleon I would love to have. So I put in this ancient dragon, and then I put in that king penguin, and then I added this snowy mammoth, which I think those are really cute too. They still hadn't said anything in chat, and I was like, I don't know if I have like a fly ride pet that I could add to this. I mean, because really I don't need that ladybug, and I really don't want to overpay for it since it's a fly ride. So finally they said something, and they actually took the ladybug like out of the trade window, and they said 4 cams, so I'm guessing they mean for like the chameleon. And I'm like, I will definitely trade these pets for the chameleon. I love the chameleon. In fact, one of my dream pets is a mega chameleon. I think I have a neon chameleon on my main account. So the more chameleons that I can collect, the better, because then I can eventually make a mega. And this random trade actually turned out really well because we just got a chameleon. So right now I'm working on aging up my neon lovebirds. I can't wait to make a mega, and I'm actually working on these island tarsiers so I can make a neon to trade. And since I traded my ancient dragon, I put this neon Dracula fish in my trading stand. This thing has actually been really hard to trade. I think it's kind of a cool pet. This person offered me 1 island tarsier, and I'm definitely not going to accept that. And after I told them no thank you, they said, is this a fair trade? And I said no. And then they said please, which means they know this is an under offer. And this is that same person that traded us again. They put in this vehicle, at least I think it's a vehicle. Again, I told them no thank you, and again they asked me if this trade was fair. So then I just said, I'm not sure if it is or not, but I just don't want a vehicle. And then they said, come on, man. So I just declined the trade. Guys, this next trade is one of those trades like I just wait for, and I just get so excited excited when it happens. This person traded me, asked me if they could offer for my corgi and a ride potion. The corgis are cute, but it seems like every trade someone will almost like offer you a corgi, so it's like there's so many of them out there. I actually have 2 corgis and I am happy to trade them away. They put in this Glormy Dolphin. Again, I think this pet is underrated. I think it's super cute as a neon. Then they put in these other 2 pets and I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine with this trade. Actually, I think they're probably over. And then I added in my ride potion and I was really hoping that they were going to add more. And guys, they added an ice cream hermit crab. These are the kind of trades when I actually think like, how did I just get so lucky? I think I already have like one of the ice cream hermit crabs. So this will mean that we have 2. And I seriously cannot believe that they added that into the trade. And then they accepted. Okay, so I'm looking for ocelots because I want to make a neon because I think I have an ocelot. I can't remember how many I have. So this person traded us and put one in. So I asked them if they had any more. And then I think it's a rare. So I decided to put in this dark brown Shetland pony, which is also a rare pet. And I think it's cute. The ocelots aren't worth a lot. They're just really worth like another rare. And I just kind of wanted to make like a different neon than like the really low tier ones that I'm always making. And I figured that it would be like pretty easy to get 4 of them. And after that trade, I just want to check and see how many I have. And I actually have 3 of them. So I just need 1 more and I can work on a neon. And then this is kind of crazy that this happened. But then like the next trade that we got was someone else that had an ocelot. So I went out to their profile just to see if there was like a pet that they wanted that was a rare that I could add for this ocelot. Again, like I just told you, the ocelot's not really worth that much, so I didn't really see anything that I had that they wanted, so I just decided to add this like orange betta fish. And it shows that they're looking at my profile, so they're obviously looking at my pets. So then I just asked them like this pet, and then they asked me if I had any of their wants. So I went out to look at their profile again, but I really didn't see anything. I mean, the only thing I saw was like, I saw this like petware that I thought that I had that maybe they wanted. I think it's like the frozen crown. I don't know. I don't even know if it's the same thing that they had listed. And then when I went back to the chat, they actually said for ice cream hermit crab. And I'm like, there is no way I'm going to trade the ice cream hermit crab for this ocelot. So then I actually told them like the ocelot's not really worth anything. And then they said that's not true. The ocelot is old. And guys, I have no idea where the ocelot came from. Like I really don't, but I know that it's not worth like hardly anything. Like I said before, just another rare. So I already knew like I am not going to be able to trade with this person. Then I actually got another age-up potion from my lure. I just love it when that happens. Then I had this person offer me 4 of these kelp crewmates for my neon Dracula fish. And I don't know. I'm not really into those, but I know some people probably really like them, but I just told them no, thank you. So then I went out and checked out their profile and they have some awesome pets, like a really good inventory. They added in this neon orange betta fish and this Dracula fish has been like really hard to trade. So I decided to just take this offer. I just thought the betta fish would be like easier to trade. Then I had this person trade me and they had an ocelot. So this time I just added in some choices and said like one of these and they picked the betta fish. So I'm like, okay. Then I was finally able to make this neon island tarsier to trade. I kind of feel like I've made like a bunch of these, but I know that they just like came out and I feel like they're one of those pets that people are looking for because they're trying to make a mega and hopefully we can get something pretty good for it. Okay guys, here's the trade that I was talking about earlier. I saw this person that had a flamingo and I asked them if I could offer for it. I've never had a flamingo, but I think they're so cute. I was really hoping that they would want this mega ride hamster that I have. So I added that in and then I put in this mushroom friend because I feel like their profile says that maybe they're like looking for mushroom friends. I can't remember. So then I said this and they said like, no, thank you. So I said, can I add? So then I added in my Aurora Fox. You guys know I don't really want to trade that. So then I asked them if they like these and then I said, or did you see something in my profile? So then I went out to check out their profile and I could see that in their wish list they had Cupid dragon and elephant. I have both of those, but I love them. And I don't even think that I have those 2 pets listed in my profile because I don't want people to offer for them because I don't want to trade them away. But I decided to take out that mega hamster and I added in the Cupid dragon. I really do love the Cupid dragons, like love them. And guys, I maybe overpaid for this flamingo and there might be a bunch of you that are like, oh oh my gosh, I cannot believe you did that trade. So then I even tried adding in this neon fly ride horse to see if they would take that. And then they said like nothing catches my eye, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're not going to trade us this. So I decided to pull out my elephant, and I can't believe I traded my Cupid dragon and my elephant away for this flamingo, but I think that flamingo is so cute. I've never had one, and I really, really wanted it. And I think I did overpay by just a little bit. So then they said if I added the mushroom friend, they would do it. And guys, I did overpay by a little bit. But in the end, I'm trying to get the inventory that I want, and I really wanted that flamingo. I'm so happy with this trade. It doesn't really matter what the values websites say. Happy Values says I'm very happy right now. And you know I'm going to be looking for another elephant and another Cupid dragon because I really, really love those pets too. And yes, it is in my inventory after that trade. And then right after that trade, I had this person ask me if I had any preppy pet wear. So really, I just added in all the girly like pet wear I could find that I had more than one of just to see, because remember, I have a bunch of pet wear on my main account, so this pet wear doesn't really mean that much to me. So then they told me what they wanted to offer for, and guys, I have to be honest with you, I really don't know that much about like the pet wear. I know I have a bunch of it. I mean, I don't have like the really, really good stuff. I have like a couple pieces of like the really, really good stuff, not on this account, but on my main account. But when this person added in like choices, like all I can do is just like pick the ones that I think are cute. And after adding in like a bunch of stuff, this is what we like ended up coming up with like for our trade. And honestly, like the crowns are like probably my favorite thing in the game. I mean, as far as the pet wear goes. And I haven't had a chance to pull out this flamingo and show you guys, but look, it looks like this beautiful flamingo's name is Albert, so I would love for you guys to comment down below and give me some ideas so I can change her name. Then I had this person offer for my island treasure, and you guys know how I feel about the mouse, so I did not want to accept this offer. And then one of my tasks on my task board was to open a gift, and guys, I have a bunch of massive gifts, so I decided to open one, and I got a bunny balloon. Then I had this person trade me, and they asked me if they could offer for my mega hamster. They added in like 2 neon hamsters and then a bunch of other hamsters so I could make another mega if I wanted to. And to be honest, I really didn't want to make another mega because it takes a really long time to age up these ultra rares, and I already have a mega. They put in this neon ride like poison dart frog, which I actually really like those, and then they started putting in these emperor shrimps. But in the end, it really just didn't seem worth it to me since I already have one that's made. And guys, even after they started adding those in, they started adding in like even more pets. But again, it just didn't seem worth it, so I told them no thank you. Then I had this person offer for my villain gibbon. I don't really care for the gibbons. They put in this ginger cat and then this vehicle. I have a bunch of these like racers, whatever they are. And then they put in a swordfish, and I just know we can get a better offer. Then in my profile, I showed that I'm like looking for warthogs. I think they're so cute. Remember I had that neon and I traded it away. I also have like pets listed that I'm trading for in my profile. So I asked them if they picked one, because obviously if they knew that I'm looking for warthogs, then they would have seen that page too, or seen what I'm offering for them. And they asked if I would do it for the flying fish, and I will definitely trade my flying fish for this warthog. Then I had this person trade me, and they said hamster, so I asked them like the golden one or the mega one, and they said the mega one. And I don't know why, but I always get my hopes up anytime someone wants to offer for this mega hamster, but I'm always disappointed, so let's see what their offer is. The first pet they put in is this neon elastomosaurus. I really think this pet is cute. It reminds me a lot of the Nessie, but it's definitely not worth as much as the Nessie. I also have a bunch of these pets on my main account, but let's see what else they're going to add. They're going to add these wrens. Again, we already have enough wrens to be able to make a mega, and their offer is like super disappointing. I mean, I can't blame them for trying, and after I told them no thank you, they started adding in like a bunch more stuff. But none of it was really worth anything, and I just was not interested in this offer. Next, I had this person ask if they could offer for my fly potion. They did add in this cuddly candle, which is pretty cute, and they added in that Royal Palace Spaniel, but their offer was just super under for a fly potion. Next, I had this person offer me a minion chick for my villain or my villain gibbon, and then they added a bee, but I'm really hoping that we can get more out of this pet. Then it seems like it's been a really long time, but I got an offer for my house. The first pet they put in was this dragonfly, which I did not want to take for my house, but I was trying to be like really patient and let them put their offer in before I told them anything. Then they added in this golden tortoise beetle. You guys know how I feel about that pet. I don't really like it. Then they put in this sun glider, a golden unicorn, this volcanic rhino, and I was definitely going to accept this offer. I know I've said this like a million times, but my house is like unfinished, so I will definitely accept this offer. And they were just trolling me. Then I got this offer for my Neon Island Tarsier. They added in 4 of them. And this trade makes 0 cents for me. I'm not sure why people do this. Then remember in my profile it says I'm looking for these sun glitters. I had this person trade me and they put one in, so I asked them if they picked something from my profile that they wanted for it. And do you guys know what they picked? They picked that villain gibbon that we haven't been able to trade for anything. So I was super excited to get this sun glitter for that villain gibbon. And also, this is exactly why you just don't take like every trade, even if a pet's like really hard to trade, like just wait for a good trade. So after that trade, I just wanted to check and see how many sun glitters I have now, because remember I traded some of them away and I have 2. Then I had this person offer me this Neon Baconako for this Neon Island Tarsier. I think both of these pets are probably like equal in value, and so it doesn't really matter to me like which one I have to trade. I think I have some other island tarsiers to like make neon, so I was like happy to take this trade. And I'm still working on my neon lovebirds, and now I'm working on the ocelot so I can make a neon. And here's another look at my inventory. I can't believe I have 7 ride potions and 3 fly potions. That's a lot. Remember we got that flamingo? I'm so excited about that flamingo. But now I am definitely going to have to figure out how I'm going to get another elephant. I still have 1 Cupid dragon, so that's not that big of a deal, but I would love to add an elephant before the end of the year. And we just have so many cute pets, but I also have so many megas to make. I'm still working on these neon lovebirds, and it looks like I have 3 of them aged up, so I'm on the last one so I can make a mega. And then I still have to work on my sweetheart rats and my mega pup tune. And I feel like I've had that mega hamster like forever, and I am kind of excited to trade it. And maybe, just maybe, we could actually use that mega hamster to get another elephant. But you'll have to keep watching to find out. Bye guys, until next time.